wanted to announce that I am a neoconservative, like Mike Pompeo, the current Secretary of State. I grew up with George Bush and Dick Cheney and Project for a New American Century. I like preemptive war. Neoconservatism is a winning philosophy. The United States is a virtuous nation with a moral entitlement to superior power for the global good. The perceived conflict of good versus evil from the Bush's war of terror was executed was not new but historically familiar, having previously guided popular wars against uncivilized barbarism of American Indians, Cold War communists, and others, just as done against the Taliban and Islamic extremists today. Even Obama, in his book Odyssey of Hope, professes admiration of Ronald Reagan for giving victory in the Cold War and confirmation of American virtue and of global U.S. heteromancy. Critics say that the U.S. cannot afford to be the world's policeman, but neoconservatives not only say that we can, but we must, and that we will cease to be America if we don't. Whether most Americans like it or not, only their indispensable nation is a fit for the job. The U.S. should be the world's policeman because we are the best policemen. I grew up really liking John Bolton, and he's finally National Security Advisor. I was really looking forward to seeing him on Fox News Channel for the last decade. John is also neoconservative. I like when John thinks that preemptive war with Iran and North Korea is the right call. John is not a big United Nations fan. Bolton said, "The United States makes the UN work when it wants to work, and that's exactly the way it should be, because that's the only question. The only question for the United States is, what is international interest? And if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but that's the fact." In 2016, a note to the American Freedom Alliance, John Bolton managed to imply that Barack Obama was both a Muslim and a monarch. He said the king of Jordan is not simply a Muslim king of a Muslim country, unlike our president. And of course I agree with him, because Ian comes from Britain, and Britain had Brexit because all the Muslims invading their country. Of course would create public spheres of only Muslims where police can't invade, and then they have serious public sphere problems in Britain. I don't like Muslims very much. There's like massive Muslim safe spaces in Europe that's really terrible. The most evil religion in the world, unlike Lutheranism, which is the best religion in the world. The Pope's the Antichrist. I hope the Catholic Church fails. We've been fighting Muslims in the war of Afghanistan since 2001. We were fighting Muslims 100 years ago in the Moro Rebellion in the Philippines. Pompeo was endorsed by the National Rifle Association against abortion. Vote for Trump in November, and vote for all of the Senate, and vote for the Republican House and Senate representatives in November. Mike Pompeo can stay Secretary of State longer.